What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for the Manchester City versus Shakhtar Donetsk match day 4 in the Champions League group stage match preview. So we're going to start off by having a look at our opponents. It should be quite fresh in your head. We only faced them, I think, last month, so yeah, should be quite fresh in everybody's head. Now, Shakhtar, they're currently top of the Ukrainian league. They're doing well. 8 points clear at the top. Beat Dynamo Kiev, I think it was at the weekend too. However, they lost to us 3-0 in Kharkiv, if you remember the match. Now, in the match itself, I'm expecting it to be exactly the same, near enough. Shakhtar Donetsk were allowing us far too much space in the second half, so we was able to create several good opportunities. Managed to put a couple away, but we really could have had the game sealed by half-time, and we didn't, which was a little bit disappointing. I'm expecting them to be a lot tighter in this game and not allow as much space. If you remember rightly, that second half was a lot more difficult for us. I'm expecting both the first half and second half of this game to probably be much the same as what it was like in the second half in Kharkiv once Shakhtar had got to grips. They know what to expect from Manchester City. They know what's coming. We know what's coming too, so it'll be interesting to see how both teams approach it and see if anything changes from there. Now, Shakhtar never put any chances away in Kharkiv. They did have a couple of opportunities, they missed it. Manchester City managed to create an abundance of chances, managed to put 3 away. I'm confident if we can create an abundance of chances in this game that we'll be able to see the game out and manage to win the game. Shakhtar, they're going to take confidence from the fact that Man City have won both their away games in the Champions League group stage. However, the one game we have played at home, we lost against Lyon, and they'll be looking at how Lyon did that, and that was basically them defending in numbers, then attacking in numbers, getting a 2-goal cushion, then being able to see out Manchester City until the end through some very good defending. Now, for Lyon, they were very aggressive in the middle. Man City like to go through the middle, so Man City, they play with 3 central midfielders. I'm expecting to see Fernandinho. It won't surprise me to see the 2 Silvers like we did against Southampton. Now, these are 2 very technical players. All the balls will go through the middle, so they have to be aggressive in the middle, Shakhtar, to be able to win the ball back, then attack and attack with pace. Now, Shakhtar Donetsk are expecting to have Tayson back, one of their best players. The Brazilian player is a decent player who'll be able to create chances in the middle for Shakhtar Donetsk. Now, for Manchester City, I'm thinking, what can we do to maybe improve on last time? And I'm just thinking, be more clinical. Just like it was against Southampton, if we can play like that, I'm confident that we can go and score the goals needed. We love to play through the middle. You watch how the ball goes through the middle, and from the middle we'll work it out wide, and that's where players like Benjamin Mendy, like Kyle Walker, Leroy Sané, Riyad Mahrez and Raheem Sterling are so useful for Manchester City because there's so much creativity in the middle. All the space comes out here and they'll work the ball quickly to them. Then all of a sudden you're in a situation where they can get up and have a look for players, and that's where we're so dangerous against Southampton. And I should imagine Shakhtar will be working on their positioning and defending. Now, what they don't want to do is park the bus and not being able to get forward. Like I said, they've got to be aggressive in the middle. If they aren't aggressive in the middle, they'll end up just lumping the ball up, losing the ball, and then Man City will end up having 70-80% possession, which is probably not what they want, because over 90 minutes it gets very tiring chasing shadows, and you'll end up at some point making a mistake and allowing opportunities. Once one goal comes, you can maybe see 2, 3, 4 like that. So Shakhtar, you have to play a perfect game. Manchester City have to play a perfect game. It'll be an interesting game, I'm sure. For Manchester City, we're looking to utilise our space, utilise our chances, utilise our pace in the squad, and utilise the middle. David Silva's perfect at this. I'm hoping that we'll see him in this game. I know he can't play a full 90 minutes for Manchester City in this game because we've got to see him at the Manchester derby at the weekend. Huge game against Manchester United. He played against Southampton. I wouldn't expect him to start all 3 games. However, we've got the international break coming up. I see no reason why I can't do 60-70 minutes here, and then again do 60, 70, even 80 minutes against Manchester United too, and therefore giving him a little bit of a rest and maybe not working him as hard in training is something to use. He's a huge player to have available. We've got no Kevin De Bruyne, so for me, David Silva has to start in this game. He was magnificent in Kharkiv. He has to do it again. We have to. Just simply has to. I'll be very disappointed if we don't. In terms of qualifying Manchester City, I don't really want to get into the maths of it because it's quite complicated. I'd rather talk about the maths of it after the game so you get a better understanding. As far as I'm concerned, Lyon have got a home match against Hoffenheim. If Lyon can win that game and we can win our game at home against Shakhtar Donetsk, we're through. We're basically through to the last 16, then we're competing for first place. A draw complicates things. A loss at Etihad against Shakhtar complicates things a whole lot and makes things very difficult. The one thing I will add though is it's not a guarantee that we're going to win this game. I imagine it'll be a very close nip and tuck game, and I imagine the exact same will be in France at the Lyon-Hoffenheim game. So anything can happen, so we'll assess it after we've played the game and we know what's happening. Now for Manchester City, in terms of team news, I'm expecting a little bit of squad rotation. I'm not expecting too much. I'm just expecting maybe 2 or 3 players to be rotated. Now, we've done this video before. We've had team news. I don't know where Gundogan is at. He was nearing in on 100%. I'm not too sure if he's at 100%. If he's somewhere near, close, or at 100%, I imagine we'll see Gundogan play in this game. I don't know, again, for Nicolas Otamendi. Again, if he is fit to play, we may well see him in this game. But I'm expecting some players to be rested because they've played against Southampton on Sunday, and they might be needed against Manchester United. This is what we have a big squad for. We've got some young players there, so I'm expecting maybe to see Phil Foden. We might even see Brahim Diaz if there is any injuries in Man City's attacking half in between now and Wednesday. Might even see him on the bench too. But like I said, I'll talk you through my team right now. So I'll put my team prediction up now. I've gone for Ederson in goal. I've talked about squad rotation, so I've gone for Danilo at right back. He's played a couple of games in the League Cup for Manchester City. He's been solid in my opinion, and he needs more game time. This is a perfect chance for Kyle Walker to get a little bit of rest, and then maybe bring him on if needed, or give Kyle Walker a full rest and then have him against Manchester United. I've gone for Company and Laporte just purely because John Stones has played the last 2 games, and he needs a rest. I mean, he can't play every single game. We face the fact that if he plays in this, he may not play in the derby. Considering Company came on as a substitute appearance against Southampton, I'd put Company in with Laporte. Laporte just seems to be playing every single minute of every single game. I see why this is no different for him, but at some point he will get a rest. Benjamin Mendy, I've gone for left back, Fernandinho in the middle. I've gone for Ilkay Gundogan for Bernardo Silva if Gundogan is fit. If Gundogan isn't fit, it won't surprise me to see the 2 Silvas, Bernardo Silva and David Silva, in the middle, and then maybe see Gundogan if he is fit to play against Manchester United like we did last season. And I've gone for Mahrez, Sane and Gabriel Jesus up front. We saw Jesus at Kharkiv. I'm expecting to see him again in this game and give Aguero a rest, and then bring Aguero on if we need to bring Aguero on. And I've gone for Mahrez because he should be 100% fit now, ready to go. He's had a rest, should be raring to go. He's had a very impressive, last few weeks for Manchester City, and Leroy Sané had another good game against Southampton. It'd be difficult to drop Raheem Sterling. It's just we've got 3 very good, exceptional players on the wing. We can't play 3 wingers because there's 2 positions there, so literally perfect chance to rotate. So there we go, that's been my team prediction. Let me know in the comments below what your team predictions are. Any Shakhtar fans, by the way, let me know your team news, how you think the game will go in the comments too. I'm always interested in an opposition review of their side. I've gone for a score prediction. I think this would be difficult. It wouldn't surprise me if this was low scoring, 1-0, 2-0, something like that. I've gone for 3-0 Manchester City because I'm feeling optimistic. It wouldn't surprise me though if it's a little bit more difficult and it ends up being something like 1-0 or 2-0. It wouldn't surprise me, but we're free flowing, we love scoring goals, we won in Kharkiv, we're playing some exceptional football. I'm hopeful it'll continue for this game, so I've gone for 3-0 Manchester City. Let me know in the comments below what your score prediction is. So there we go, that's been the video. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up so that I know that you enjoyed the video, because that literally is my only way of knowing that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, put your push notifications on too so you can be notified when I have uploaded. I'm heading to this game. We're going to be vlogging the game like we did with Southampton, so stay tuned for that one. That'll be up on Thursday. Go and watch my vlog of Southampton, by the way, if you haven't. I'll leave the link to that end of this video. Don't forget to check out my social media links in the description below. Also on my email if you want to hit me with any sponsorships or business enquiries. And also don't forget to check out my second channel, Jason Sidlow Travelman, and my brother's partner channel, Mix It Do, Mix All the Drinks. I'll leave the links to them at the end of the video if you want to go and check them out. Like and subscribe over there, that'd be ace. Like and subscribe over here. Don't forget to share this video. Help me reach my aim, 2,000 subs before the year's out. That'd be absolutely immense. And that's been the video, so I'll see you all again on Thursday for the vlog and for the analysis of this big Champions League Matchday 4 game. So I'll see you then. So it's been JSGC. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace. Ciao for now.